from a market perspective, from an investor perspective, the key question really is what will the DUP want to do around Brexit? How much will they soften the Conservative stance around Brexit? What can you tell us there?
Well, the DUP are a pro-Brexit party. They want the UK to leave the European Union. In that sense, they're allied with the Conservatives. But because the DUP are based in Northern Ireland, and Northern Ireland does an awful lot of trade with the Irish Republic, the Irish Republic is the biggest single recipient of goods going from Northern Ireland, and the Irish Republic does a lot of trade with Northern Ireland. What the DUP want is, in many ways, a soft Brexit with a soft border on the island of Ireland. What they don't want is to have a hard border dividing Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, in which there'd be customs checks, and you'd have to have considerable vetting of goods going across at the border either way, because there'd be tariffs to be paid on those goods. So basically what the DUP and the Conservative government want is tariff-free trade, access to the European Union customs union. In some ways they want their cake and to eat it. They want to have all the benefits of access to the European Union market without actually being a member formally of that market, because the UK government has ruled out membership of the EU single market, as well as withdrawing from the EU itself.
And that's the great concept of what a soft Brexit actually is. What do you think the DUP's strongest card is as they go in to sit down with Theresa May today? What do you think their strongest bargaining chip is to do a deal?
The DUP have got all the bargaining chips. They're the Conservatives' only potential friend at Westminster. The Conservatives are friendless otherwise. Theresa May has only one choice of ally, and it's the DUP. And the DUP know that, and that's why the DUP will extract a very, very high price from the Conservatives. Expect millions of pounds to go to hundreds and millions of pounds sterling to head into Northern Ireland for infrastructure projects there. Expect the DUP to really squeeze Theresa May in terms of funding for Northern Ireland. But it is in their mutual interest to keep the border on the island of Ireland soft. It's important to stress that, and that's where there is commonality. It's hugely politically sensitive. You had 3 decades of conflict there. Any reinvigoration of the border dividing Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic would potentially be utterly disastrous. It's the one thing that could endanger Northern Ireland's peace process. And that's why all sides, whether it be the British government, whether it be the DUP, whether it be the Irish government, and I'm sure the European Union, will be anxious to mitigate the effects of a reinvigorated border on the island of Ireland.